Don't let me have to take your bitch.
Don't want to lean on. As I look high and low, lost my footing on these stepping stones. Play hide and seek with love and you never find it. Everywhere you turn, it's always ashes, never burning. Keep wondering if your name will ever get lit. When you need someone to lean, I'll be someone to lean. When you need someone to lean on, I'll be someone to lean on. Someone to lean on. Someone to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I wake up.
This one's going out to Joey St. Louis, cause I wanna have a piggyback from him. I want him to run me around the city, show me all these fucking straight roads with right angle turns. Oh yeah, I wanna live in a city where all the roads are straight at 90 degrees. You can turn left or right, go up the street, I don't care, but Joey's gonna take me there. He's gonna show me all the places that he likes. Oh yeah, Joey.
It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying to hide them in the pieces of my broken heart. I spent so many nights feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry. Now I hold my head up at you. You see me, yeah, yeah. Somebody new, yeah. Okay, so. Oh, this is burning my mouth. Sometimes I think I should just disappear. I can't seem to find my way out of this world, this world. Rain keeps falling, there's no shelter in this world. Sometimes I think oh, I'm getting some water. Yeah, from a sexy man. Ooh, oh, I'm getting some water. Oh, from a sexy man. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting some water from a sexy man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I'm getting some water from a sexy man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cheers, guys. A font that's less angular is good. Look. Let's get a girl on there. Look, here she goes. I got a mullet. I got a mullet. Do do do. I'm a rock star. I got a mullet. Do do do. Come on.
Hey, bitch. I'm in charge now. I'm driving the ship. And in a minute, we're gonna go on a raid to the next place on the 505 Fest train. Yeah! Yeah.
Skimmer dripping Matibbles. That's a good name. Hey Lulu. Skooma dripping on me tibbles. Skooma tripping on my tibbles. That was one of the best Twitch names. Well done for that one. Love that. Just gotta do it one more time. Skooma dripping on me tibbles. Tibbies or tibbles? If Citrus Clear Spray. New Smack of Citrus Clear Spray. Get yours. 2 for 1, 1 for 2. You got a fast car. I got a job to pay this word. Killing me softly with hedgehog. Killing me softly with hedgehog. Telling my whole life with hedgehog. Telling me softly with hedgehog. Don't care who let a fan popping in like you got in. Let's not pretend to want a pet pistol by the waistman, crystal by the casement, stuck in their mother's basement, the pretty basement. People claiming that they did a bit, man. Need to take care of the 3, 4 kids with the basic court case when the child support late. Money taking, heartbreaking. Now you wonder why women hate men. The sneaky silent men, the punk domestic violence men, the quick to shoot the semen, stop acting like boys and be men. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right? Moment. Should we take a clip? I don't think that was. Yeah, see. Sometimes I think I should just disappear. I can't seem to find my way out of this world, this world. Rain keeps falling, there's no shelter in this world.
Oh dear me, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. If the juice don't look like this, like this. Hold up, baby, please don't let me have to take your bitch.
Don't want to leave, 'cause I look high and low. Lost my footing on these stepping stones. Play hide and seek with love and you never find it. Everywhere you turn, it's always ashes, never burning. Keep wondering if your name will ever get lit. When you need someone to lean, I'll be someone to lean. When you need someone to lean on, I'll be someone to lean on. Someone to lean on. Someone to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I wake up.
This one's going out to Joey St. Louis, cause I wanna have a piggyback from him. I want him to run me around the city, show me all these fucking straight roads with right angle turns. Oh yeah, I wanna live in a city where all the roads are straight at 90 degrees. You can turn left or right, go up the street, I don't care, but Joey's gonna take me there. He's gonna show me all the places that he likes. Oh yeah, Joey.
It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying to hide them in the pieces of my broken heart. I spent so many nights feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry. Now I hold my head up at you. You see me, yeah, yeah. Somebody new, yeah. Okay, so. Oh, this is burning my mouth. Sometimes I think I should just disappear. I can't seem to find my way out of this world, this world. Hello, hello, hello. Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. And welcome into the channel. Somebody let me have a TV show. I changed the lighting a bit. I can't tell now. This TV is such a weird color compared to the camera. So I hope it ain't too weird, but never mind. Oh, but the blue at the back looks better. I've moved that one up. Ooh.
I love the mushroom shadow. Hold on. That side's looking pretty nice as well. It's almost like these bits make that look darker. Little bit of faff. Not sure how safe that is in there. Oh, I know what it is. It's actually the edge of the camera on this thing. Hold on. That's better. Although, is it kind of... kind of matches the other side, sort of, but no. Sorry, guys. Just a little bit of faff. Attention to detail. Get the lighting right. So Lindsay's off to go and get a present. Emma's working from home. This is good. Ree is here. I don't know what time it is for Ree, but it's a normal time of day, I think. And I've got another little something in here, which is a cushion that I've had for ages that my mum basically stole off me for a time. And now I've taken it back. I like the texture of it. But it probably won't look good up there because it's supposed to be on the floor. Do you know what I mean? But just, I like having like textural things in the room. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just faffing around the place. Coming to do some music for a little while. Just practice through my set. And I hope that you guys are all good today. Yeah. That's basically it. I'm going to stay hydrated, do a couple of hours of music. And then what we've got coming up is we've got this raid train coming up on Saturday afternoon. I think it's 2 o'clock, 2 till 4. Which for me, like, because I don't know how you guys work, but I'm like on a week to week basis. Obviously, I'm always looking at my calendar in month view, right? That's mainly how I look at it. But then sometimes things are like, okay, that's happening this week. And I wasn't really associating this weekend with the 28th. Anyway, so now I know, oh, that's just 2 days away, okay? Because I've been thinking about this Walton Farm thing and everyone's been ill. And like, was I teaching? Wasn't I teaching? And doing all of that stuff has just been like, throwing me off. So now we've got Walton Farm tomorrow and Saturday we've got this in real life stream showcase raid train, which I'm helping to hopefully raise money for musicians to just get out there and play. I really want to support it because... the reason why it's close to my heart is, first of all, I really wanted to go, but now I can't. But second of all, oh, thanks for the hydrate. But second of all, it's really tough times for musicians in terms of, I'm not talking about just making money. I'm talking about how the industry is and the fact that you're kind of having these, I guess, monopolies sort of take over or just like really big corporations take over and... you know, messing with the ticket prices. All of this stuff is like what people are talking about in the industry at the moment, isn't it? Right? How much concerts, ticket prices are so high, and then people aren't buying music anymore. So then the musicians, the boss of the Spotify just made something like $345 million. Do you know what I mean? So he's all right. He's all right. And we're loving his library, his fucking amazing library. It is an amazing app. There's no disputing whether it's a good app, but yet, why won't it pay musicians? You know, it's like at the end of the day, there's ways of improving that. Like, you could have people that were willing to pay. You could just build different things into the infrastructure so that people could actually support artists more. Because I think that we want to. We just don't connect it anymore. And I'm talking about my generation. We remember what it was like to just, waiting for this music to come out and for it to reach your town and physically go out and buy it and the excitement of that. And like, that's just completely gone. The kind of like everything is on tap like that. So you get excited about an album coming out, but you don't necessarily have to pay any money to listen to that album. So how do people make these albums? So then it's just giants and giants and giants and AI and all this, and it's just fuck the little guy, fuck the little artist. So that's what we're looking at the moment, all of that stuff. And it's so weird to kind of just watch it all unfold, sort of be a part of it as well on a really, really small scale. But watching it unfold and watching the people that I love and admire as artists out there, watching what's happening to them and how they're kind of like changing, really just thinking about it and trying to kind of gain back control. And it's a kind of the control that if you've been a DIY artist, you've basically always pretty much had that control. It's been within your power, i.e. you've got your own, everything's happening from your website, you've got your own mailing list, like you've got direct contact with your fans. It's on a small scale, and that's how you're operating it, because you don't have those record labels and publishing and agents and all this other infrastructure, do you call that? Not infrastructure, but for people around you that's like, you know, making shit happen. And the bad thing of that is sometimes then you end up in debt, and then you literally, like what I was reading from James Blake was, you know, like it's like you basically are giving out everyone's giving their email addresses thinking it's going to the artist, and it's not going to the artist, it's going to a company that buys those email addresses on behalf of the artist, and then the artist doesn't even have them, even though. And so all these extra things are getting added in as well to the sort of like process of maybe buying tickets or whatever. They're hidden things that aren't like the artist doesn't have control over it. And I think everyone is just really waking up to it now. And even though it's horrible to see it happening, it's actually, for me, it's strangely making me feel excited, because if enough artists can revolt, you can change it. We always like making out like we're so powerless, but we're not powerless. We're not powerless. It's like I didn't put my music on. My album came out I finished it in 2012. I didn't release it till 2014 because I couldn't choose a font for the cover. Okay. Because that's the level of like, I don't know who I am. I have no confidence. I can't even fucking choose a font for my album. Feeling that I was in. Managed to choose a font in about 2 years and take a picture. And then sort of like release this album. But I did not release it to Spotify. I didn't release it to Spotify. And I'm really glad I didn't anyway. I think it was, that was 2014, 2015, 16, maybe 2017 or something like that. I put it onto Spotify. And the only reason that I did that at that point was because I had this opportunity happen where I was going to get some news coverage. There was some news coverage happening about house concerts in general, right? For sort of like grassroots. This is highlighting the fact that we haven't had grassroots venues for years. It's not the new thing. It's just becoming, I think, a little bit more widespread knowledge of what is actually happening to the music industry, the actual industry, that people are like, you know, why should they be thinking about it? They don't necessarily work in it. But the problem is, the reason that you should be thinking about it, I'm not talking about you guys, because you guys know, you guys know about it, and that's why you're here supporting the musicians and the artists that you do. Like, this is a different kind of collective of people. But like, there's other people out there that wholeheartedly, passionately love music, but then haven't really thought about what is happening within the industry. But you wouldn't know the nuts and bolts of it because you don't work in that industry. And, you know, and sometimes you're up against the fact of like people not even realizing that there is an industry, in terms of there's many different jobs within the music industry, but it has this sense, and I've had this sense about it ever since I was a kid, because I wanted to do this from a very young age, that it is just looked down upon as an industry. And it's just like, it's not, get a real job type mentality, which then is very frustrating, because you're up against that kind of mentality as well. And again, understanding, and it's just so many things about it that are so severely broken and like off-putting within the industry. It's always been like this. It's not always been the same, the way that the artists have been exploited, but artists have always been exploited. We know it, and it just carries on anyway. So it makes you not want to be a part of it, because why would you willingly join exploitation? Why would you willingly do that? So it's like you're put into this like between a rock and a hard place, and that's where everyone is at the moment. So that's why it's interesting to me. And I'm not saying it's not funny by any stretch, it's not funny, but it's very interesting watching the same shit occurring and happening to artists on a much bigger platform than what you are, right? The people that you're looking up to, the people that have got up to the steps up the ladder of success in terms of like, you know, the kind of shows that they're doing, and you know what I mean, the level of fame that goes along with that, which I personally find quite off-putting anyway. But anyway, these artists are there, so they're like beacons now, and now the same shit that's been affecting us is affecting them no differently, you know. And that's why it's sort of exciting, because hopefully that will get enough of a fire, because those artists that it's happening to, they're not, you know, you've got these artists on this level, and then you've got that level, and then that level, it goes up and up, doesn't it, in terms of like, you know, fucking juggernauts within an industry or whatever. Now they're sitting there and they're selling fucking products, dude. They're selling products now. They sell alcohol. They're literally, and why wouldn't they anyway? But that is the reason that they are doing that, where they wouldn't have before. It's because they fucking need to. What they were doing was enough. Like, you know, I'm talking about fucking, I don't know this for a fact, I'm just talking, because I don't even really know. If you showed me a picture of Marlon Brando, for example, that I would know who that was. I do know who it was once I've seen, you know, and connected together. I know he's a really famous actor, like, do you know what I mean, heartthrob of the day. And it's like, do you think he was there? Was he? I mean, I know that people do, famous people like that, they do adverts for other people, but it's different now, because you're now able to do that within your own. You would be advertising someone else's product, is what I'm saying. Whereas now these people are getting their own teams and they're making their own product, and they're selling this, you know, like alcohol, like fucking gym wear, like all different stuff. You know what I mean? And it's such a big, it becomes this whole different thing. You're then looking at them sort of advertising stuff. It's really, really weird. And so many, you just hear so many creatives just talking about this kind of frustration of wanting to be a creative, but having to be a content creator, right? Which is, to their mind, a different thing. They're two different things. Whereas now you just, it's like there's no other way. Like me, I'm sitting there like, I want to get a home phone. I want to get rid of my I don't get me wrong, I fucking love my smartphone, right? But I think I love it a little bit too much, yeah? And so I'm like, I think I'm just going to get rid of that, get a normal bloody phone that you can type in and do everything that I need to do on there. I can do it on my computer. Do you know what I mean? So almost like this feeling of like, we know that this is like not the right way to go. We know it is not the right way to go. Like your attention, your like focus is just like, pew, like this other way. Fuck's sake, people granted. Not my kind of people buying bathwater and farts in a jar. Bob, we've been waiting for you, Bob, because we wanted to say thank you to you so much for recommending the Seribot, and I've done it now. And it's done some pretty good jobs. I know you're serious, Lulu. That's why it's making me laugh so much. That Seribot, Bob, it's done a really good job. But still, you know what? Yesterday we still got hijacked by these follow bots, and they managed to get past it. We had shield mode on. In fact, it looks like we still got shield mode on now. We had to put bloody follower only, subscriber only chat. Like, we had to do all this stuff, and it was really hard to stop them. And what's annoying is they're messing with my 3K party, because I need to have a party before I forget and hit 3.1 or something, and everyone's like, why are you having a party now? And I'm like, because it's throwing me off. So we need to do that next week. Let's do it on Monday, actually. So we'll have a 3K follower party, or maybe we'll do it, we're right near the end of September, so why don't we wait until like the beginning? Let me look at my calendar, because we should actually book this in. Yeah, because next week is the 30th of September. So maybe we could do it next week. What do you think? Oh, it's slow mode still on. Yeah, that's why. Should I switch that off? Hold on. Let me bring this up here so I can see it. Hey Solar, hey Sorters, how's it going? Let me see if I can do it. Chat settings. Chat appearance. No, I've forgotten where it is. Hold on. Manage moderation settings. Slow mode, there it is. Off. Okay, that's good. That's off now. Hopefully it'll be alright today, but what can we do? I mean, I feel like we've tried to do different steps to protect ourselves, and so I don't know, I'm going to end up writing to Twitch. If it carries on, I'll just be like, what I've heard that I could get like told off for this or something. So what do you want to do? Emma, it is tough, but you know, we like, as you've seen me already kind of go through processing this stuff, I think, and I'm sort of at this other side of like acceptance of like knowing that this is what tell me the joke then. What do you call a what? A pig who does karaoke? Wait, is it karaoke or karate? It's karate. Just stop messing around. Yeah, I'll let you guys carry on while I stay. Let me just sit on my soapbox for a minute. A pork chop. That's pretty good. But all I'm saying is I'm not annoyed about it. I'm at the point of like witnessing this next level up artist understand what has been happening kind of without them being able to see, because where they were before, from the position that they were in, where all these things were being taken care of around them, they were not in the position to see because they were unaware that these things were happening. Whereas now they're having to kind of become more like a DIY artist, right? And so it's quite exciting, because if they take back power in that way and revolt, then it will really help. What? Auto mod? I bet it's full of shit, said Bob, and auto mod told him off. Allow. There we go. Movie Constipation. I said nah, and she goes, it never came out. That's good. I'm good, Solo. I'm just getting on my soapbox about the music industry and stuff. Yeah, I'm feeling all right. I also like had some sad news yesterday and found out that a friend of mine who's a local musician actually died yesterday, and it's really quite sad. And it's one of those ones that's like you just feel it ripple throughout the whole community. He was really young. He was younger than me. I'm sure he was like, I don't know, I reckon he was about 5 or maybe 8 years younger than me. And so it's really sad. It's really, really sad. So that I found out straight after I come out off stream yesterday. So I'm still kind of processing that. And I had like that weird thing of like, I put a little post on Facebook, but I'm not super close with this person and stuff. And so you kind of have this like, I mean, you want to show your respect, and it's almost like Facebook has become somewhere where that also happens, and it's a place where it's now, it's a weird thing, because it becomes like it is a place within itself, and then you find out about people dying within that realm. And I've had that quite a few times now, and it's never been pleasant. But obviously it's never pleasant, but it's got this kind of, I don't know, it's weird. I'm getting used to it now, because it is something that it's just the nature of the time we live in. It is what it is, right? So you sort of do that. So I wrote this post, and then I was like, I got freaked out, and then I took the post, hid the post, and then I've like put it back up again today, because it was absolutely fine. I didn't say anything wrong. It was just like this thing of like putting your own feelings out there, and sort of saying I'm a part of this collective, and you know, you create another small place, another small realm, another small portal where people can also express their feelings. And basically, that, I'm just turning my mic up a little bit because I realised I was quite shouting there. That is kind of how I sort of view the internet a lot more now. There's little like portals that you open, and so when you're open, you know, you'll end up being a place where other people can be open, and you're just creating that space there. But obviously by putting it there, some people will find out via my post, and they did find out via my post, and then I wasn't ready for that, and I was like, I didn't even think about that bit. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I kind of stepped it back and then just put my post up today. I mean, I know a load of other people that have put posts up already, but it just feels like it's so, you have to just be so like sensitive, and it's so raw. And but yeah, he was a really good guy. Well, he was a really complicated human being as well. You know, he had a lot of things to deal with, so it's really sad. So we're going to be processing that today a little bit, I think. And grief is always just so, like, obviously if you've felt a lot of grief in your life, then you know as soon as another sort of grief moment happens, it is compounding a little bit, and it just hits that stuff. It's just like, ugh, because it's only just sitting there, you know what I mean? Lulu, that's good to know. Fill that one, Swatters. Afternoon, Joey.
And a lethal fight. I should have seen it when my hope was no. My heart is black and my body is blue. And I'm
I'm not hearing any difference here. Wait, why is this not coming on? I'm not. Oh, I've put it on the wrong channel. Silly me. That's why. Hi, the others! Okay, so let's try and make this sound a bit better. You can change the length of it. I think maybe that's the depth, right? But there's also these buttons at the bottom that have like decay optimization and stuff like this. But when I press them, oh, okay, the numbers change up there. I don't know what that is. Let's see if that changes. Let me turn it right up and see if it changes. This is 16. Oh, okay, maybe this is. Okay, let's see. It only goes up to 16. Mode enhancement. Let's see what this one does. Let's turn it all the way up. See what it does. 16. Okay. Less decay makes it longer. Okay, so the pre-decay is right down. The treble decay is up really high. So let me turn that down. That sounds shorter, doesn't it? Let me turn that up. I'm on the reverb at the moment. The delay, I haven't even messed with that yet. Let me turn the delay up in a minute. So I'm gonna just put it in the right time. Hold on. Do that. Oh, nice, Free. Alright, let's turn up the delay now. And it does have this. I don't know. I don't really know what to do. Factory presets. There's no like. It's just the thing to mess with. So that you've got different like heads, which I'm thinking is like an amp head. So it's like different, maybe like different amp settings or something. Okay, that's reverb only. Let's turn it to. Oh, good. Go help clean the house. I love that. Sort of sounds more subtle there than it does here on the head. Ooh. Which I like. I don't don't really want it to be subtle, to be honest. And I've turned the treble down. Maybe I did that. I sure did. Let me turn it down again. No, I don't want it subtle. I want to be able to hear it. I know I will get to that subtle place. I'm not there yet. More effing subtle. Let me turn off the reverb as well so we can actually hear, because that reverb is massive. So this is... So how do I change the pattern of it? So that's, we've got, let's turn the echo rate right down to the left. It won't even go to the bottom one. Hold on. Like it's, that must be 1. But why would the thing be there if it didn't do it? Okay, this is all the way up. What do these things do here? You can't make the window bigger. It says something like tape loop, new, used, old. I don't know what that is. New, used, or old. So is that like the changing the sort of material that you're on? How the tape would have sounded? Let's put it on this old one. See what that sounds like. That's pretty cool. Let me put this, turn the rate down again now. Whoa! It's like made it sound lower. Ooh, that sounds so nice. Okay, now let's turn the feedback down. And get it more fucking subtle. No, I want the feedback up a little bit from there. And then probably turn the echo rate back down. Sounds out of tune. Da 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 do, da 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 do. Okay. How's it going, Croker? Output volume, input volume. Let's just see what happens when we like turn that down, the input volume. Okay, so that's how we get subtle. Okay, that's better. And what about if we have the input volume up halfway and then just turn the output volume? What does that do? That's kind of subtle as well. So I don't really know which way round I prefer it. Let me see. I still don't really like the shape of this. The shape of the actual. Wait, you also have an echo volume, so you've got three different volumes to deal with. That's kind of better, right? Now let me put that reverb back on and let me change it to something hopefully kind of nice. Still doesn't have this like smooth, like a smoother like. This guitar is sucking me in, taking up all my attention, demanding my attention every day. I'm sure that someone invented something that was like, I think I've seen an image before of like the piano being like laid over the anonymous. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Hey, Croker, thanks so much for the 7-string streak. My goodness me. Oh, hype train is happening. What the? Thanks so much for that. Wow, 7-stream streak. Thank you so much for that, Croker. Appreciate that so much. Yeah, it was a really interesting picture of this piano that goes along with this, that goes along with the fretboard, so you can kind of that goes along with the fretboard, so you can kind of understand the. Does anyone care? No one cares. I'm gonna stop talking. It's just a way of understanding the fretboard a bit more. I wonder what those two songs that Lisa said yesterday were. She goes, now we just need, I played a song, I think I played Freeform Design. She said, now we just need, thanks. Now we just need, they do, Bob, they do suck you in. Don't lie. Dreamer, that's what she said. And what was the other one, Emma? Emma, your memory's so good. Stay forward gaming. How's it going? You've now got Autumn allowing you for swearing as well, because you used the word F. I think we can cope with an F. I'll be fine. Maybe your subscription, did it run out? Or is it, I swear that Twitchy does twitchy things like that sometimes. Honestly though, because sometimes I'm like, I'm sure that person has already subbed, and then all of a sudden they're subbing again, and I'm like, a month surely hasn't gotten past, but I don't know. Always intrigued by others' perspective on a guitar. Basically, my music theory is much better on the piano. Like, as in, even though I can't necessarily play well in the theory that I understand on the piano, I can see, I can visualize the things easier. Like, for example, if I'm like looking at the key of C or whatever, and then I want to look at like modes, I can understand how to begin and play those modes, right? Or if I was in a major key, because I can play major keys much better than minor keys on the piano, especially because there's like at least two. Anyway, so there's stuff, and then there's just stuff that's like gaps in my like understanding, where it's just a matter of thinking about it and doing it more. But I'm not really doing that at the moment. But because I'm about to start teaching again, all of this stuff is going to just lock in more again, because I'll have to begin studying in a different way from like myself. I think when you teach, you are constantly studying. And although I have been studying, my study has been in a different way. Like, for example, when you guys went the other day, someone's been listening to Jimi Hendrix. I was like, oh my God. I felt like, oh wow, because like I had been listening to Jimmy. I was just watching like live concerts and stuff, not just him, but all different musicians. And you know, it's not even just about listening to a guitarist, it's just listening to any musicians and how they approach their practice and their understanding, and approach their craft, approach their playing. Do you know what I mean? And just absorb what you're sort of listening to, as it were. And just the thing of Jimmy, what I was seeing for the first time the other day, because it's kind of like when you start learning about something, even though I've been around guitar, been around lead guitar my whole life, like my dad played, my brother played, like I know loads of people that play lead guitar, but I never really sought to understand it myself. Like I sought to understand like certain things, like different techniques of like bending strings and doing a hammer on or a pull off and stuff like that. I'd sort of picked up along the way, and I kind of incorporated a little bit of that into rhythm guitar. But basically all I ever really needed was rhythm guitar, right? Until I got to a certain point when the musicians I'm working with kind of need me to play lead guitar, because at the end of the day, I'm already holding one and we can't afford another player. You know what I mean? So it's literally born out of necessity, as in you need to do that job. not from a point of like the way that I felt about singing and songwriting, which was calling me all the time, to the point of like, you have to do it because you can't ignore what is happening within your own self of like, I need to write a song, I need to go and sing. And so I've not really had that with like lead guitar, and so that's what this kind of process the last sort of few years has been, just like to be lucky enough to be in this place where I've been able to explore it in my own way with which, you know, some things are slow, some things are not slow, but I mean, what I mean is I know I could improve my practice, my technique, and my sort of like there's just so much work to do, and I can hear it. And when I listen to my playing back, I'm like, ugh, I don't want it to sound like that. I don't exactly know what I want it to sound like either, because I haven't really studied or thought about the sound of you know, like tone, like effects, all this other stuff that's going to come into it. Like, what strings are you using? Like, are you playing even the right kind of guitar for the way that you're going to play? Like, I know I like fairly sort of jazzy stuff. There's so far that you can go into an instrument, and it's how far do you want to go, you know, and how far have you got time to go, and what for. So it's all of that stuff, like, all the time. But the guitar is just calling and calling and calling me now, where it's like I really want to play it. And so that's really a fun place. Like, I can finally start to do some things that are like fun and sort of like just like a little bit further than the first shape, like a pentatonic or something, and start to like incorporate what would be maybe modal or something, even though I don't totally understand it, but just by, like I was saying the other day, like going into these other chord positions that are in the key, that's helping a lot. Even though there's gaps there, so there's still bits that are gaps. So it's just starting to connect up a bit more. And then listening to what's his name, Dweezil Zappa, talking about the shapes and talking about Van Halen and these shapes, and just like, and how they're taking these wrong notes and incorporating them with the right notes, and just taking these shapes and playing by like picking out different things and finding a new way. It's just so fucking interesting. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, it's taken over my brain a lot, actually. Let me come to read the chat now. Time flies while you're having fun. This is true. Hey, Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Steve Forward Gaming as well. Appreciate that so much. Wingspan says, outdoing this, my life is very well put together. At least I don't want a guitar sucking me in. What's wrong with having a guitar sucking you in? Oh my God. You guys can take anything and make it something else. Salty Mama, how salty are we today? Steve Forward Gaming started out on piano organ, and then when I went to college to study guitar, learning traditional classical. Oh my God, the chat is just at that position where I can't read things properly. Wait a second. I feel like I need to make the chat actually smaller, because I can't really see a full page. I've gone too far up now. Wait. I'm nearly there. Okay, I got totally lost. I want to read the end of that sentence. I'm trying to use this thing here, and it's not working. Let me get a drink. It'd be easier for me to read on my bloody phone, you know, but then I'd be standing there looking at my phone. Also, let me just make my chat smaller, because this is becoming an issue. Chat appearance, font size. Let's go down smaller, because on this screen, I'm sure I can read it better now. But it still just seems to be so... like, just... all the boxes are just taking up so much room. That's it. Started out on piano organ, then I went to college to study guitar, learning traditional classical jazz music. Wow. Classical jazz music theory changed everything. I highly recommend learning music theory. Worked for J.S. Bach. Yeah. What was that meme I saw earlier? Something about that. Oh, well, something. I don't know who posted it. Was it someone posted it in the? I think it was on Discord, where they were saying, "Oh, a band trying to write a song," and they're just like sitting there, and then J.S. Park like releases a new song in 100, 200 years after he's dead. Salty is subtly but safely salty, steadying for the storm. Oh my god, it's getting windy. Oh no. Then you find out that each guitar does individual things as well. Jazz Nano, thank you so much for the follow. Clear Rose Music use ad permitted term sucking me. Oh great. My life is very well put together. Blah blah. Who's done that bit? I realised that you missed all the dumb guitar things lead players were doing when you were a kid. Yeah, like what though? Maybe I need to go through that. I don't know. The bots at the moment, guys, are really kind of like, you know, trying to protect us because we kept having those bots happen. So just, you know, I've allowed it. That's why it's let it back in, because it just holds a message for a minute. You're not becoming an issue. It's just I can't read it. I obviously changed my monitor, so I still need to find the sweet spot for each window. I know you're paying, right? Bob gets it. There was, because basically what I've got on here, I've got like my video for the OBS there, and I've got my audio mixer, my scenes in one window with the sources and scene transitions all in one window, so I can click between them. Then I've got chat, activity feed, and controls as a big thing on the right. So I don't see controls until, you know, I'm going to start or end. Then I've got chat or activity feed to jump between. I don't just have the activity feed open. I just like check it in between songs and stuff, you know. But I if I had more room, I would have it open, but the screen isn't big enough. I do feel a bit smaller now, a bit deflated. Steve I takes a tremolo bar and holds the guitar up and shakes it. See, I'm just trying to get this, like, you know, even that, like, I don't really understand, like, am I trying to get like a vibrato there or a sustain? Like, what am I trying to get it to sound like when, well, you know, when a guitarist goes, I don't really know what the sound is that I'm looking to get. So that's the problem as well sometimes. Like with the bend the other day with the like, and I know you can go up to the note, you can go above the note, and you can go below the note that you're, there's different notes within that bend. Like I was listening to them talking about that the other day. That's cool. But then there's just things like little riffs and runs that just like, I don't really have any of those. And I know that they're the kind of things like, for example, as a singer, you pick them up off other singers anyway, before you can begin to sort of create your own or anything. It's like that's where you is listening to other people and sort of learning what they do is a good thing. You'll pay plenty to get someone's Floyd Rose tremolo reset after trying it. Oh my God. Could I put one on here? Can you just put it on any guitar? Who's lost more weight? Oh, enjoy your training, Dion Des. Okay, so that's all the chat done. We can get on with another song now. Let me just make the chat slightly bigger again. Let's go in between that and that. See, that might be a sweet spot. And also because I've got shield mode on, it's like massive. The part that it takes up on the chat is massive. Anyway.
We are proud. We are proud individuals living for the city, but the flames couldn't go much higher. We find God and religions too. They test with salvation, but no one, no nobody can give you the power to reign over love, over hate. All this iron skies past becoming our mind, over fear and into freedom. Oh, that's a life
myself rather. I'm getting frustrated with myself. Sometimes it clicks in and sometimes it's like, it just doesn't click in and you're like, oh, I can't play it. Oh, I hate this iron sky, a stress becoming a I don't know if you heard, Joey, but a friend of mine, a musician from the local community, they died yesterday, so I'm a little bit, yeah, it has kind of like, I found out just after stream last night, and it was just a bit, they were younger than me, and so it was just, I don't know, I'm just feeling it rippled through our community yesterday, and yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just like, I'm all right, but I just know that it's hit. I'm actually in. I'm all right. I'm in a good place and everything, but there's just that kind of like, and I also have this like a feeling of like as well, just just work-wise, just like a slight bit of frustration, I suppose. But that's not a bad thing. I don't always get frustrated, and I'm a little bit frustrated at the moment. That's because I want to make some steps forward. And so it's just like, sometimes I have that feeling of like, if I don't think I'm making steps forward, like I can get a bit like, ugh, you feel like you're in molasses or something. Hey, it meant, you know what, Crocus, like when you said to me yesterday, like, oh, like, we're so proud of you, Cleo, or do you know how proud we are, or something like this. It was like that later on, it sort of landed in me, and it was just like, it's so amazing to like get to hear that in a day, because so many of us don't get to hear that, and it's just, I just want to say thank you to that for you saying that yesterday. Just, I don't know, I suppose those words just like must have hit me a little bit different. Everybody does need to hear that. I was like, that was one like message that I'd sent to my daughter in the morning on her way to school, like, I'm really proud of you, you know, and it's just like, to get that back in the day was just really lovely. So thank you for that. Beautiful people.
So far
concentrate on keeping your nervous system calm, Sorty Mama. Lots of healing sounds today. And a gentle tone in the chat as well. Amelie Witch needs one follow for 130. Cheers for that, Joey. If anyone wants to get over there and follow Amelie, she's taking part in the raid train that we're doing this Saturday I was telling you about. I think you're playing it tomorrow, are you, Amelie? That's really cool. Our friend Guzzler is playing it tomorrow as well, guys. So make sure you're, if you're on Twitch tomorrow, looking out for the Maker Plays in real life a raid train that's happening. And I'm going to be playing it myself on Saturday from 2 o'clock. Yeah, don't forget about that because there's going to be some really nice musicians on there. It's going on for 2 days, I think. And I need to make sure I get some of the overlays and stuff sorted out. Anonymous, thank you so much for the gift sub to Amelie Witch. And Emma, cheers so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Oh, nice. I do miss Gaz as well. She is so cool. She's cool when she streams and she's cool in chat as well. She's really fun in chat. Nobody. Nobody, 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 nobody. Nobody, 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 nobody. Can anybody see you? You got a boy to fight. Never found out, regardless of what they say. How can you feel this fear? Nobody. Thank you, Soy Mama. That's called a stinger. Woo! That's the second time I've done that lately. Which I learned the other day. It's like a way of like going between the two scenes. I got it from watching Steve Forward and Phil Smith. They have some very cool ones. Alright, this is an original one. This one is called Dynamite. Don't forget you can get some songs in the song queue if you want to. I have a song list. Just keep me in your orbit. Burn me like the sun. nosy on days of what you said about that song. It is a little bit like that. A little bit like the definition of ADD. I feel like that about the song. And like, I feel like I could make it simpler, but then I just think, why not like, I'm just going to let it be what it is. Maybe that's why it's relatable. Maybe. I feel like it's quite a sort of, I don't know. I know what I want it to sound like when I record it. I want it to have like a really just smoky bluesy feel to it until that end bit where it's just going to like go off, like it's just going to go into a big sort of like rah thing. I think it's two great songs in one pot. It could be, and it could be a case of like, maybe we should separate them into two, but it's sort of weird because then obviously the steps that came towards like how that song came about, there was a whole another song that it came from, which was the initial idea for it. I like the gear change. Cheers, Emma. I think it just is what it is. Are you saying that the music has been generated in your head from your mind? How do you mean? What do you mean there, Solar? I've definitely asked that question before, Joey. Has it come down the chute? What came down the chute was different, and I actually changed that one. I turned it into something else. What came down the chute was this. Love can never win. Only love can never win. Only love can never win. And then I've turned it into that, which is now called Dynamite, but it does have a very big mixture of songs. If I had someone to work with that was like, oh, we could do this, and it was like the answer, I would be, oh yeah, I accept that. I remember me and Claire were talking about this year. Pretty much, it was actually a year ago, I think, that I wrote this one. I had this like big writing spree like this time last year, which is hopefully what actually, I'm not necessarily heading into a writing spree. There's not the need. What there's a need for is a recording spree this September. So I'm hoping that winter is fruitful, but in a different way. But of course, you can't really control what's going on. So you can't really just control it. You had the mushroom lamp back then. I wonder what that was. Mushroom lamp. I hope I've still got it. Was it a little tiny light? I do still have that, I think. It was amazing. Cheers, Croker. I was in a different room. Yeah. I was definitely in a different room. Cheers to the hydrate. Yeah, I've got that mushroom lamp. In fact, I've got it right here in that drawer. I've got it in that drawer there. I don't know if I might need to put a battery in it or if it's just working. Let me check. I just need places to put it that's going to be visible. I feel like making a loop in a minute. My CD as well. Who remembers CDs? See? That's the one that took me all that time to make a font, and in the end I copied Justin Timberlake for an idea of what font to do. I thought if it's good enough for Justin, it's good enough for me. You can't really see that, but it's got the the name in black and the writing's in red. I was super proud of this, and the guy that took the picture, the photo, is the same guy that did the cover of Portishead Dummy. He's a really amazing photographer. I hope to go back to him one day. I was really nervous. I think if I went back to him now, he'd get a much better photo out of me, but I was so nervous. I'd been through a really bad situation just before that. Yeah, so it needs a light. That's all. I need to recharge it. I'll put it on top of that mushroom for a minute. You can kind of see it there. Looks good. Oh, the salt lamp I think is broken. Yeah, I do. I think I need a new salt lamp. But also they're kind of annoying sometimes because they can go a bit sort of like, well, they're salt, so they start crumbling and stuff. But what I want to get a big, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. I quite like a really funky lamp, like maybe something that's like got like a checkered pattern or something. I might put a lamp in that corner there. But don't forget, we've got to put the guitars up and stuff yet, so I can't do too much else with lighting. I should just leave the lights until we've put the instruments in. A lava lamp Dragon has a really good one, but there's nowhere to put it in here. Like I would see it and you wouldn't see it, so there's no point. Because that area there is like, you know, that's got to stay a bit sort of interchangeable at the moment. Can't really I don't want to put too much down there. I love lava lamp. We've got one in the front room. I just bought a really cool light today that's like one of those smoky yeah, we've got to put the fish tank in here. I just bought this light that's like a smoky light that you can see with the coil inside it, and that looks really cool. I might get that actually and put that in here. I want to see what that looks like. It might look really good. But this bit here sort of takes up a lot of the, you can't even see that corner, so it would have to be happening in that corner there. But I could go and get that. It's really nice. Where are we? We've been here for nearly 2 hours and I haven't even been to the toilet or even had another cup of tea or anything. I had a giant cup of coffee from Costa's this morning. The biggest coffee I've probably ever had in my life. So, in fact, let me take this moment to tea. Yeah, I think I should go and get maybe a cup of tea. I'm going to make a loop when I get back, but I don't know what of. But I do definitely want to make another loop. We could learn some Taylor Swift today, but I don't really need to do that yet until next week. There's actually some other things I've got to learn before that. I could do some recording, but probably I'm just going to make another dance loop or something like that. I'm not really sure. Loop you sipping tea. What like, what's his name? Lil Bewee always says, why do you drink your tea like that? Like you're slurping it. I'm like, sorry, I'm not posh. Seems like I'm posh, but I'm not. Ebb and flow state. I like that. Let me leave you with a little bit of something. Would you rather have the clips or would you rather have some music for a minute? Let me know. I don't have any new clips, so I could just put on the one I made yesterday, but I've already put that on today. I just don't want you to be having the same repeated stuff, but new loop, the horny one. What, you want me to leave you with that one? I'll leave you with the clip, shall I? And then I'll be back.
Oh dear me, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. The juice don't look like this, like this. Hold up, baby, please don't let me have to take your bitch.
Don't want to leave, 'cause I look high and low. Lost my footing on these stepping stones. Play hide and seek with love and you never find it. Everywhere you turn, it's always ashes, never burning. Keep wondering if your name will ever get lit. When you need someone to leave, I'll be here. Someone to leave. When you need wake up, I wake up, wake up, I wake up.
This one's going out to Joey St. Louis, cause I wanna have a piggyback from him. I want him to run me around the city, show me all these fucking straight roads with right angle turns. Oh yeah, I wanna live in a city where all the roads are straight and 90 degrees. You can turn left or right, go up the street, I don't care, but Joey's gonna take me there. He's gonna show me all the places that he likes. Oh yeah, Joey.
It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying to hide them in the pieces of my broken heart. I spent so many nights feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry. Now I hold my head up at you. You see me, yeah, yeah. Somebody new, yeah.
Okay, so. Oh, this is burning my mouth.
Sometimes I think I should just disappear. I can't seem to find my way out of this world, this world. Rain keeps falling, there's no shelter in this world. Sometimes I think oh, I'm getting some water. Yeah, from a sexy man. Ooh, oh, I'm getting some water. Oh, from a sexy man. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting some water from a sexy man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I'm getting some water from a sexy man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cheers, guys.
A font that's less angular is good, look. Let's get the girl on there, look. Here she goes. I got a mullet. I got a mullet. Doo doo doo. I'm a rock star. I got a mullet. Doo doo doo. Come on.
Hey, bitch. I'm in charge now. I'm driving the ship. And in a minute, we're gonna go on a raid to the next place on the 505 Fresh train. Yeah! Yeah!
Skooma Dripping Matibbles. That's a good name. Hey, Lulu. Skooma Dripping on me tibbles. Skooma Tripping on my tibbles. That was one of the best Twitch names. Well done for that one. Love that. Just got to do it one more time. Skooma Dripping on me tibbles. Tibbies or tibbles?
Bad blood that kills you. If you don't let go. Shit, did you get that?
Ree is actually spot on. Smack of citrus. Clear spray. No, smack of citrus clear spray. Get yours. 2 for 1, 1 for 2.
You got a fast car. I got a job in this world. State of man, popping yeah, like you got yeah. Let's not pretend to want a pet pistol by the waistman, crystal by the casement, still in their mother's basement, the pretty basement. People claiming that they did a bit.
Oh dear, catching me out. Right, let's take a little look and a little vote on what song we could do as a well, where's my like upbeat sets? Move way down the list. Right, what would be a good loop? Let me have a look at these and just think. Apple Tree is pretty cool, but it's kind of not everybody knows it, but it's so good. I mean, Black Horse and the Cherry Tree should make a really good loop. Oh wait, let me turn my mic up. My God. What? Which one? Crazy Gnarls Barkley is quite a good loop. What? Buffer? What's that? All three? No, they're not all good loops. They're not all like easy to make loops. I mean, they are, but they're also not. Let me just see, because let me look and see if there's something. Obviously, Dance Monkey, that's a good one as well. It's really bloody high. So if I did that, let's do that one. For God's sake. For goodness sake. Okay. Let's do this, but in a different key, because this is always really high. So that's in F sharp. Okay, so I just went and trolled Ashing. Now she's convinced her red sharp makes her seem angry. Oh no, red is confident and passionate. Okay. Okay, so we don't want it in F sharp, so let's go to D. Might be too low. I play everything in E. I don't really want to play it in E. Let's go E flat. No, let's go E. God, I see the way you shine. Take my hand within, place them both in mine. No, I stopped you there while I was passing by. One more time. Should I do it in E flat to push myself? But then it'll be harder. It'll be harder to do it. Because... We'll see, I'm already lost. Wait. Oh my God, I see the way you shine. There I am, I didn't place them both in mine. I said I'll get there when I was at his side. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, I see you every time. Okay, let's make it more jazzy as well. Let's say, oh my God, I see the way you smile. No. Oh my God, I see the way you turn. To my hand, my damn place. It's already hurting my head in this key. It's really hurting my head. Oh my God, I see the way you shine. Honestly, not the best cinnamon rolls. 11 to go. How many are you eating? How big are they? Like tiny little things? Goodness gracious. Okay. What's the tempo of this? That's one. remaking it, but I think it's too late now. Unless you think it could be another song that you were saying about. The one that's I become so numb. I become so numb. Become so numb. Da, da, da. I don't really know that one. Turning it into an even faster dance version. There's no turning back now. dance me, oh, 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 oh. Never seen you do the things you do before. They say, dance me, dance me, dance me, oh, oh, oh. Never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, yeah. When you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Oh my God. Oh my God, I see the way you smile. Oh my God, I see the way you smile. It's terrible, isn't it? You hate it. You hate it, don't you? I'll leave it there. You absolutely hate it. I don't like it either. I can't do it. I need a drink. Let's have a little break, shall we? Yeah, let's have a little break. Let's have a little switch back. The weather is so moody over here today. Keeps changing. Every time you look out there, it's slightly different. No, I'm not feeling it. It's one of these tunes that's like quite simple, but it's actually a little bit, it's like a really simple tune. I've like done that song with like a choir before and stuff like that. A choir with kids in it, so it's a really good one like that, but I just find that was too fast and it's just too hard to make it sound good unless you get the vibe right. I think I'm just a bit tired, probably. I'm not sure I should like I don't think I know that song well enough, Emma, but I was interested to think what one it was. I'm a dreamer. That's the only bit I know. I'll have to have a listen to it and see if it's something I could do. I feel so tired. I think maybe it's time to go because I'm just too tired, I think. I didn't really practice my set and I didn't really make another one that I could use, but that's okay because I've got enough for tomorrow. I think I know what I'm doing. So basically I think it's time to go and have a little rest. And you know why? It's because I did like a 6-hour stream yesterday. This is what I'm saying. I love doing it like that, but then it was like you get like it messes your energy for the next day. Like if you're like, so for example, when I started streaming it was like 2 hours or whatever, and then you build up to 3 hours and then you build up to 4. Now I'm at 4 and that's like my sweet spot. But now today, because of those extra times, I don't have the next 2 hours in me or the next hour. 4 is really my max at the moment. And what I mean is if you're gonna go up to 5 hours, you have to like, then you gradually get it into your body, if you know what I mean. Like anything, like literally anything, any job, you just get used to it. Do you see what I mean? How's it going, Chris? So I think that you know, my physically, my voice, like everything is just like I never ever listen to myself. I should have listened to myself, because them's the rules. I'm not saying you can't go above, like, but if you do a long stream like that, then the next day you shouldn't do one. You should just rest, you know. And for me, it's like, well, I'd rather do short streams and more often. I think that's the way. I don't know if I've listened to myself or not. Pigs try to get at you. Drop it like it's hot. Jumping like it's hot. We don't accept that, Chris, anyway. So, we do really. How are you doing? You haven't spanked anyone yet. What's going on? So what is this live? Oh my god, should we go raid there? I swear to god, I've never had a chance to raid there. Guess what? Dragon is making a lasagna. Oh my god. It is a vegetarian lasagna. Sorry, I have to tell you that bit. But it's got corn mince in it, Emma. You would love it. It's going to be unreal. I can't wait to eat it. We haven't had lasagna in ages. Oh my god. I can't even remember the last time we had one. And he makes a really good lasagna. Oh, I love it when he makes it. I'm such a foodie. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to raid here. So I'm just going to go onto the Twitch thing. I didn't really sleep that well last night. That's the other thing. So it's just compounded. I definitely need a rest. I think I'm going to go have a rest and then I might watch a film or something. And then tomorrow, I don't know, I'm just going to just get myself organised and try and sort out about this some swimming or something. And then you should definitely marry people if they're good at cooking though, don't you think? I wonder how long he's going to be on for. He's out on a walk. I think we'll like it there. Let's go. So I'm going to be back tomorrow night. I'm hoping to stream my... I'm hoping to stream the gig, the dance gig. And then Saturday, don't forget, we're going to be here at 2 p.m, I think. I'm going to put it on Discord, but let me just double check the time. I think he did give me... I hope he didn't give me an advert that I was supposed to put up because I haven't done that, but it's 2 till 4, so a 2-hour in real life showcase stream on Saturday. Oh, enjoy. Oh, no worries, Emma. And yeah, let me just check the time of that as well because I don't think it is. Oh, it's actually, I think, a bit early. It's 5:30 till 7:30, which is great. It's earlier than I thought, so I'm not going to be too tired. They'll have a good old rest. Yes. So anyway, that'll be tomorrow night. So maybe some of you might make that. I'm not sure how that timing works out for you, Joey, but we'll definitely be giving it a little live stream. Yay! Because it's really fun there. I hope that they're not going, but let's go over there. Yeah, starting around this time tomorrow, basically. I was saying that I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow night, and as long as it's pick up and stream. Oh, okay, no problem. Awesome. Yeah, so 5:30 till 7:30 tomorrow for a live gig stream. But we're going on a raid now. If you want to come and get the raid calls, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for being here today and all your good vibes and generosity. And again, I'm not going to say sorry, but yeah, sorry. I was a little bit too tired for this one today. And it was really good to see you all, though. I'm glad I come on. And yeah, miss you already. 6 days left. Miss you already. But we will, I'm just happy we could provide a somber and supportive chat for you. It's all good. I'm just too tired today. Oh, nice, Ree. Hopefully see you tomorrow at that. Eat me. And, oh yeah, we need an eat me emote. Isn't bite me better than eat me? Wouldn't you normally say bite me? But I don't know. Anyway, so, we're gonna go raid our friends Swarters, who I've never seen stream before, even though I've known them for like years on Twitch now. So this is really cool. Hopefully he's not about to leave. Let's go. Bye.